boat over there.
Oh, that'll be the Oldenburg.
Wonder where they're going.
They'll be going to Lundy. Day trippers.
Oh, that sounds lovely. We need to do that too.
One day. But come on, let's go and get some breakfast.
Okay, just gonna wave.
Good morning to you. Coming up today, an exclusive interview with George Clooney. I'm so excited. But first, my favourite, a tartan masterclass, where we explore all things tartan and how to wear it with confidence. We're just getting some breaking news coming through that Sir Boris Hocking has died at the age of 62. We haven't got any more information about that at the moment, but we'll make sure we update you during the show.
Oh, morning, Alison. Morning, Alison.
Oh, hello, dearies.
Morning, Jessica.
Oh, morning, Noah. Morning, Veronica.
Morning, Noah. Morning, Veronica.
You alright?
Right, I'm nipping to the supermarket. I'll get some food for lunch. Can you nip down the herb garden, get some tarragon, stick it on that right away?
What was it you wanted?
Oh, tarragon!
Someone's not had their coffee.
It's unlike Noah to be so grumpy. Right, I'm off to the supermarket now. See you later. See you later.
I think we should go and have a look at Veronica's cottage while she's out. Go and have a snoop around.
And I am going to have a chat with Olivia and see if there's anything fishy in the will.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yesterday we were out exploring the grounds and we came across this abandoned caravan park. What is that place?
Apparently, it used to be a circus in the 70s, and all of the staff used to live in all those static caravans. And then one night, everyone just up and left without a word. Everyone just disappeared and left everything as it is. It's absolutely creepy.
Oh, it sounds like something out of a book. Can I ask you about Sir Boris's will?
That's actually one of the reasons Sir Boris wanted me to come down here this weekend. Because he felt his life may be in danger, he wanted to make sure that his affairs were all in order. I drafted a new will for him on Friday, and we took it to a local law firm and had it witnessed, so it's all legally binding.
So who stands to gain?
Well, Sir Boris didn't have any children, and he also didn't have any close blood relatives, so the majority of his estate will go to a large number of charities that were close to his heart. Now, in terms of the staff, he did leave some very generous financial gifts to staff members. So Alison Gunt, he's left her the sum of £500,000. That's in recognition of her long service, both to Sir Boris and his mother and father before him. He's also left £500,000 to Noah, who's been with him for 20 years and is the son of his first love, Rebecca. He's also left Veronica Salt, Pete Jones and Felicity Peacock the sum of £250,000 in appreciation for their service. And Scarlett was also left the sum of £250,000, but in trust until the age of 30. And the reason for that is Sir Boris felt she was a little bit flighty with her finances, wanted to ensure she grew up a little bit before she had access to so much money. What else? Also, £250,000 goes to an ex-employee called Biddy Knapp, who worked here cleaning for a number of years, and she lives in a cottage down the road, and she's always popping in to have tea with Alison.
Okay, I've met Biddy, she's very nice. What happens to Scarlett's share?
Under the terms of the will, because Scarlett didn't survive Sir Boris by 28 days, her share will be split equally amongst the remaining staff who's set to inherit.
You were very close with Sir Boris. I'm surprised that you don't benefit in the will.
Yeah, we were very close. Our fathers were friends, but also Sir Boris knows that I'm financially secure, so there was really no benefit to leaving me any money in his will.
Great. Well, thank you, Olivia. Thanks for that. I'm going to go off now and carry on our investigation, and I'll leave you to get on with your work.
Thank you. And will you let me know as soon as you know the cause of death for Scarlett?
Of course.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, look, Rosemary, Burrows Hall.
This must be Veronica's house.
Yes.
Locked. Should I have a look under the pots and see if there's anything under there?
How would you know that there'd be a key under the pot?
Because most people leave a key under the pot.
Oh my God, there's a key under the
See?
pot.
Told you so. Ooh, bingo.
We'll have a look round, Laura, see what you can find.
Okay.
Oh, look what I found.
You found something?
Yes, I have. Debt collection. Final demand, final demand, final demand, final demand.
Let's have a look what it's for. Ooh, that is some pretty hefty debt.
Maybe that's why she was worried about when she was going to get paid this week.
Could be. And she did lie to us about her whereabouts on the night of Sir Boris's murder. Now, if she knew that she stood to inherit from Sir Boris's will, that's a perfect motive for killing him.
Oh, got a FaceTime from Nikki Alexander.
Hi Jessica, I've got an update for you. Yeah, I ran a tox screen. Scarlett's blood, she was poisoned by cyanide. It was not an allergic reaction to peanut derivatives, but it was a huge dose of cyanide, enough to kill an elephant within minutes.
So did you find anything in the glasses and the mugs?
I found a very high concentration of cyanide and grenadine residue in the plastic shark and a lower concentration of cyanide in Scarlett's glass. There were no traces of cyanide in any of the mugs or drinks bottles. This was definitely a murder. The poison was put into the shark.
Thank you, Nikki. Have you had a chance to analyze the blood that we sent over and the photos of that bloody mattress?
Yes, now this is interesting. I found DNA from 2 individuals from the blood samples you sent from the caravan. One unknown female and one male who is in the system as he has served time in prison, and he is a biological child of Sir Boris Hocking.
Can you repeat that?
He is a biological child of Sir Boris Hocking.
That's shocking. Sir Boris never knew he had a child. Do you have a name by any chance?
Devon Hamilton.
Devon Hamilton.
Yeah, grew up in the foster system. He has been in and out of prison for most of his adult life. Convictions mainly for fraud and assaults. Released a couple of months ago from Wesley Prison.
It's not a name I've heard before, and I am shocked.
It's difficult to give you a definitive opinion based on photographs, but there is enough blood on the mattress and cloth to suggest that at least one person, if not 2, died as a result. It could be that one person was killed and the killer cut themselves in the process, or we could be looking for 2 dead bodies. It's impossible to tell without examining the crime scene.
Thanks, Nikki. Although it doesn't sound it, that is really helpful.
Hey, if there's anything else I can do to help you, let me know and I'll get back to you when I have further information.
And we'll keep you updated as well.
Thank you.
Now, Pete, we know about the steroids.
What?
We guessed these were what you were looking for when you made your hot foot exit out of Scarlett's house. You dropped one of your driving gloves as well.
Mrs. Fletcher, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We found your fingerprints on the bag.
Mrs. Fletcher, it's not what you think. I came out of the military with aches and pains everywhere. The GP, he was useless and I just needed something. I found out Scarlett was running the sidelines selling drugs to get her through uni. It wasn't a big deal, and after she died I thought I may as well go and get the steroids. But I had nothing to do with the deaths of Sir Boris or Scarlett. Why would I want to kill either of them? At my age, in my state of health, it's not like I'm going to get a job anywhere else.
So where were you on the night of Sir Boris's murder? We know you weren't in bed like you said.
Truth is, Scarlett and I were out partying that night and picking up drugs. When Rosemary saw us that morning, we were on our way back from the pickup. We weren't anywhere near Burrows Hall when the murder took place.
Oh, Pete.
I didn't mean to mislead you, Miss Fletcher. I just didn't want my secret coming out.
Now, Pete, did you see anyone else when you were out that night?
Yeah, you. When we were going out to pick up the drugs, we saw you walking in the garden, Miss Fletcher. You're the only one I saw.
Now, this sounds like someone was impersonating me, because Laura said that she saw the same.
I really want to help, Mrs. Fletcher. I don't know anything.
Pete, you should have said something sooner. Scarlett might have still been alive.
I know.
Right. That's all the questions I have for you, Pete.
Miss Fletcher, the drugs. You don't need to tell anyone, do you?
Pete, you're forgetting something.
Jessica, when did you fingerprint the bag of drugs?
Oh, I didn't.
You just made it up? Yeah. You got a confession. Well done. Thanks.
Calling. I'll put her on loudspeaker. Agatha!
Rosemary, I found out some information on that DCI Kelly Turner. She was on Facebook in her mother's maiden name, Tulip. She got married 3 months ago, but there is no trace whatsoever of who she's married. It's a bit of a mystery. Either he works for MI5 or there is a reason she doesn't want people to know his identity. I thought I'd let you know, as I just thought it was a bit odd.
Oh, thanks, Agatha. You've been brilliant. I need to call Clifford. Clifford Seafield. He's the governor of Wesley Prison.
Clifford Seafield?
Clifford, it's Rosemary.
Oh, Rosemary. And to what do I owe this honour?
I'm working on a case, and I think you can help me.
If I can, I will.
You released a prisoner a few months ago. I wonder if you remember him. His name was Devon Hamilton.
Do I remember him? How could I forget? I spoke against his parole at the parole hearing, but the parole board believed him to be a reformed character. He got married whilst he was in prison and spent a lot of time in the library. Oh, typically it fell for it and they let him go. They released him.
Did he have any visitors while he was with you?
He got married in prison. I think her name was Kelly. Oh yes, Kelly Tulip.
Kelly Tulip. Did anyone else visit him?
Ah yes, I remember this because it came up in the parole hearing. A young lady came to see him about a year ago. Oh, I can't remember her name. She had tracked him down through a DNA website. She was the daughter he never knew he had. After that, he became obsessed with tracing his family tree. That is why he spent so much time in the library.
Oh, Clifford, you have no idea how useful that information is. Thank you so much.
Hi, Vera.
Laura, Veronica has debts of 20k. Gambling.
We just found some debt collection letters in her room, which is possibly a motive for murder.
Get this, DCI Turner's gone AWOL, hasn't been seen since late yesterday afternoon. She's not used her phone, bank card or car since. When she didn't show up for work, they sent uniform round to her house and they're investigating her as a missing person. Apparently they found out she married a criminal a few months back after an online romance.
Have you seen Mrs. Salt?
No, I've not seen her.
No. She said she was going to the supermarket. The shopping's here, a car's in the driveway, but there's no sign of her anywhere. I've looked all over the house and I can't find her. I haven't got all day. I've got things to do. Let's check the outbuildings.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ah, Tarragon's weird in the UK. Ooh, this is nice.
Oh, that's nice.
No sleeping, Laura.
Well, we haven't found Mrs. Salt, but we found a nice chill-out pad.
It's nice.
What's this spider?
It's a rabbit.
It's Mrs. Salt.
Check her pulse.
She's dead. It's a text from Vera. She's got a picture of Devon Hamilton.
Ah.
You're not going to believe this. Now it all makes sense.
It's just as we thought. How do we prove it?
I've got an idea, if it's not too late.
Should we rally the troops and do it?
Let's do it.
This is going to be very hard to explain.
It is very complex. Oh, I've got a text. It's Vera. The fingerprints match.
Ooh, it's Agatha. She sent the adoption file.
Okay. Jessica, are you about ready for everyone?
Yeah, I'm on my way. By now, we all know that Mrs. Salt has been murdered. We suspect that Mrs. Salt is the 5th person to have been murdered in the last few days. That's right, 5 murders. And we intend to expose who the murderer is while we wait for the police to arrive.
This case was confusing from the start. First, it appeared that somebody tampered with Sir Boris's car. Then they pushed him down the stairs. Then they tried to poison him with cyanide before eventually killing him. And that means the killer has to be somebody with unrestricted access to the house and grounds to be able to go around unchallenged.
The killer also left a threatening note for Sir Boris. As it turns out from clippings from a magazine found in this house. This is why Sir Boris invited us here this weekend, so we could find out what's going on. Unfortunately, we were too late.
At some point, after we all presumably went to bed on Friday night, Sir Boris was killed before he even had a chance to get changed for bed. Whilst we heard his scream in the morning, He was actually killed between 1 and 2 a.m. Now, we don't know why he left his room, as we had told him to stay put for his own safety. But maybe the killer lured him outside, because we found that the pool had a big slash in it, and so he maybe had heard the gushing water outside and went to investigate.
We're all mystified why anybody would have a motive to kill Boris. We questioned everybody. Nobody seemed to have a genuine motive. Both Pete and Scarlett became key suspects, as when I went to find them after Sir Boris's body was discovered, they were walking on the grounds towards the cottage, acting suspicious. They were clearly up to no good. They were seen on the coastal path about the time of Boris's murder, when they both claimed that they were in bed. It turns out that Scarlett had a sideline selling illegal steroids to fund her way through university. And Pete was her best customer.
All right, I put my hands up to the drugs, but I promise I didn't kill Sir Boris.
We believe you, Pete.
Around the time of the actual murder, I woke up and I looked out of the window and I saw a figure that I thought to be Jessica walking in the garden. Now, Pete's confirmed that he and Scarlett also saw the same figure, presumably around the same time.
Yeah, that's what we saw too.
Jessica denies being outside, therefore we can assume that this was a disguise the killer wore when he killed Sir Boris, in case he was seen.
DCI Kelly Turner investigated the death and concluded it was accidental, clearly overlooking all of the evidence in this case. But at that time, we didn't know why. Was she incompetent or perhaps corrupt?
Scarlett's death was a complete shock. It looks like her death may have been the result of a severe peanut allergy. But Mrs. Salt was adamant that there would never be any traces of peanut in the entire house. The absence of her EpiPen led to further suspicions of murder. Despite this, DCI Kelly Turner concluded that Scarlett had taken her own life. She was distraught at the death of Sir Boris and failed an exam by 1%, as it turns out. Again, which is ludicrous.
Forensic tests have shown that Scarlett was poisoned with cyanide, probably obtained from the cassava plant in the garden that Noah had spoken to the university botany department about recently, and they had agreed to come and pick it up for their studies. Now that same plant, same drug, cyanide, was used on Sir Boris. Scarlett was murdered, but why was she killed?
The afternoon after Sir Boris's death, most of you were sat around the kitchen table having a drink. And Scarlett said a really unusual thing about the night of Sir Boris's death. She said something like, "If only I had not gone straight to bed. If only I'd been awakened in the garden, I might have seen who the killer was." We found this a very strange thing for her to say, and subsequently, when we found out she was outside around the time of Sir Boris's murder, her comment appeared to maybe be a message to the killer that she had actually seen them. Now, this would mean the killer was somebody within earshot of where Scarlett was sitting. Now, as she thought she saw Jessica that night, did she know the three of us were listening on the balcony? And was it a message to Jessica? Or did she also see somebody else that night? And was it a subtle message to them? And if so, who?
It looks like the only person who really had an opportunity to poison Scarlett's drink was Mrs. Salt. And we found out that she'd racked up significant gambling debts. And maybe the motive for killing Sir Boris if he refused to loan her money. Or she thought she might inherit money in the event of his death. But now she's dead. And seemingly, none of the other people sat around the table could have put cyanide in Scarlett's drink.
Now we know that Mrs. Salt put Scarlett's shark attack cocktail on the window ledge in the kitchen, and the window was open. So could the killer have overheard Scarlett's comment from outside and used the opportunity to poison her drink?
We all believe the DCI Kelly Turner has been murdered. We found her warrant card, along with a large amount of blood, which we believe to be hers, on a mattress in an abandoned outbuilding someone has been squatting in. And DCI Turner has been confirmed as missing.
The killer is indeed in this room. The story starts some 45 years ago with a childhood romance between Boris, as a 16-year-old boy, and his first love, Rebecca, Noah's mother. Rebecca was from a very religious family, and at the time, Sir Boris was a wayward teenager, balancing on a path where he could easily have slipped into a life of crime despite his family's wealth. Rebecca became pregnant at the age of 16, and her devout Catholic parents, fearing for the reputation of their daughter and their own reputations, moved Rebecca to the other side of the country, where she secretly gave birth. We are sure that Sir Boris had never any idea that he was a father. From what we gather, when Rebecca moved away, Sir Boris was devastated, and he threw himself into the work and became the successful man that he was.
Are you saying that Sir Boris was my father?
Yes, he was, Noah, and that must be a great shock to you.
On Friday afternoon, I drafted a new will for Sir Boris, and I am very confident that Sir Boris had no idea he had any children. Noah, Sir Boris loved you like a son, and if he knew that you were his son, he would have been so proud of you.
In a shocking turn of events, Rebecca's baby was actually a twin. But Rebecca's parents would only keep one of the babies and bring it up as their own for appearances' sake, before Rebecca, at the age of 19, left home with Noah to bring him up on her own. The twin was put up for adoption against Rebecca's wishes, as we found out from the adoption file. This second child, this twin, was adopted and constantly in trouble with the law, until around 2 months ago, they were serving a long stretch in jail.
So, am I a twin?
Yes, Noah. Around a year ago, the second twin, whilst in prison, must have had a real shock when a child they knew nothing about tracked them down through a DNA website. And it was at this point they researched their own family tree and became aware of the true identity of their parents and of the fact that they had a twin. Assuming their parents had chosen to keep their twin and abandon them, they set about on a campaign to destroy the lives of those whom they believe had ruined their life.
So, what? I have a brother?
Yes, Noah. I never said the twin was male, but yes, your mother gave birth to 2 boys, identical twins, who took very different paths in life. While sat in prison, the other twin hatched up his revenge plot, which included an online romance with a police officer whom he ended up marrying, none other than DCI Kelly Turner. So the DCI was married to Noah's twin, and DCI Kelly Turner was clearly coerced into the twins' revenge plans.
Now, Mrs. Salt was killed because of something she was about to find out. Earlier today, Mrs. Salt asked Noah to fetch some tarragon from the garden. This afternoon, I saw the plants picked for Mrs. Salt, which were not tarragon. How could Noah not know what tarragon is? He's an experienced gardener.
Not my fault. I was distracted. I was distraught. Sir Boris had died.
Now, that is because Noah is not Noah, but his twin brother separated at birth, Devon Hamilton.
Don't be ridiculous.
When Mrs. Salt realized that Noah had not picked tarragon, she would soon realize that something was not right about Noah, and in so your eyes, she had to die.
You haven't got any evidence at all. None.
You probably heard Noah on the phone to the University Botany Department about the cassava plant, which gave you the idea to try and poison Sir Boris and later poison Scarlet. Devon must have put the cyanide in Scarlet's drink through the open kitchen window when no one was looking.
You've come up with a really fanciful, ludicrous story.
So where's Noah now? That is a very good question. We suspect Noah may have accidentally spotted Devon and Devon killed him. Or perhaps it was always Devon's plan to kill Noah and take his place. Last night we saw Noah washing blood off his hands in the garden. We now believe it was actually Devon washing Noah's blood off his hands that night. A large amount of blood containing Devon's DNA was found in a mattress in an abandoned caravan. As Noah and Devon are identical twins, they share the same DNA. So we believe it's Noah's blood, and Noah is most likely dead.
But if I'm a twin, my DNA would be the same as my brother. You've got no evidence. Don't be ridiculous.
There's one piece of evidence you didn't bank on, Devon. When you became Noah, you could never pull it off. Noah was a generous, kind, gentle soul, and you may look identical to Noah, but you could never emulate his good character. Whilst identical twins will have the same DNA, no two sets of fingerprints are the same, and that's all the evidence we need to show that you are in fact Devon Hamilton. I just fingerprinted the mug that you left on the breakfast bar this morning, and the police have confirmed your prints. I have no doubt the police can make a good case, especially when they find Kelly and Noah, or their bodies, which I'm sure they will.
What about me? Noah had a good upbringing. I should have been living here. I should have had all this money. It doesn't matter whether Boris and Noah knew about me or not. Yeah, I tampered with Boris's car. I did mechanics in prison. How ironic. I made the threatening note to rattle him, and it worked a treat. I pushed him down the stairs. I even poisoned his bottle of whiskey with cyanide from that poison plant that I heard Noah talking about. I wanted to make him suffer, but I was having so much fun. I lured him downstairs by slashing the pool, and then I strangled him. I I saw that younger girl out that night, but I didn't know what she saw, so she had to die. I poisoned the stupid shark. Noah saw me, so I stabbed him. And then Kelly found the body. She knew it wasn't me, because the tattoos were different. She said she didn't sign up for that, so I stabbed her too. Weighed down their bodies, and I dumped them in the torrent. As for Veronica Salt, what do I know about herbs? She had to die. Lured her to the pool house with a note. I don't regret it. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you amateur detectives who think you know it all. I'll be back and I'll make sure you all pay.
The police have arrived. What is this, stupid Devon? There's nowhere to run, Devon.
Stand to one side, ladies.
Devon Hamilton, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything which may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court.
I can't believe it. What a shock.
I knew there was something odd about Noah in the last few days.
I haven't really seen him. I didn't notice anything odd about his behaviour.
He was drinking tea and he normally drinks coffee.
Guys,
Yeah?
I just found the EpiPen in the sofa.
Sky's EpiPen. It must have fallen out of her bum bag. It was here the whole time. But at least we know that's not what killed her. There's nothing you could have done.
There's just one thing I don't understand. Why did Boris never think about Noah's age and suspect he was his son?
Well, Rebecca broke Sir Boris's heart. She really did. They were together for such a short amount of time, but it was young love, it really was. Now, she broke up with him and said that she'd found someone else, another wee boy that she liked, but Sir Boris, he loved her so much, and now thinking about it, it must have been the parents. Oh, the cruel parents, making her move away like that. Oh, he was devastated. He fell into his work, he did, and that's when I started to work for him, obviously. Now, when she came back 25 years later and introduced Noah to him, I can't imagine he'd even think anything like it being his son. Boris wouldn't have known when they broke up, what month or year or anything like that. He was so laid back, he'd have no dreams of that sort of thing. Oh, what a cruel world. If only Rebecca had told him on her deathbed. Oh.
Noah's birth certificate states father unknown, so he clearly had no idea.
Oh.
I know it sounds silly, but when we were searching his room, I found some old photographs. I wonder if I could keep them. You kept that quiet?
Of course you can have them. Any mementos you'd like is absolutely fine.
Despite the circumstances, I do think we make a fantastic team.
We do. It was quite a tough case to crack.
We'll have to update Vera, Nikki, and Agatha, who have been so helpful.
So what's next for us, Rosemary?
A holiday.
Well, do you know what? I hear Paris is nice.